Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. Recently, the singer Normani has been getting a lot of buzz for her performances at the Lollapalooza and Osheaga Festival, and she has been doing a really good job. In fact, a lot of her fans have been posting her videos on Twitter, and there's this one video of her dancing to Megan Thee Stallion, and this video got a lot of views. And a writer from New York Times by the name of Sandra E. Garcia responded to the video clip and said, "Every time I see Normani perform, I feel like she hasn't graduated Beyonce's school yet." Now, obviously, this comment was a little shady, and she's not the only one who has made comments like this. A lot of people say that Normani is a knockoff Beyonce, which I don't agree with, and I'm going to get into that later. But Normani did respond to Sandra, and she said, "Then don't watch." And that's a simple thing to do. If you're not a fan, there's no point in looking up her performances to throw shade. That makes no sense. Now, another person on Twitter actually called out the writer and said, "An apology is due to this dark-skinned sister who's simply trying to live her dreams. And may I add, she's truly unproblematic. You wrote this great article on dark-skinned women, and then you had the audacity to contradict yourself." And then she replied and said, "Hi Normani fans, y'all good? Saying Normani is 1/3 through B school has nothing to do with her complexion loves. Y'all made it about her complexion. What exactly does it say about you that anything pointed out about someone must be about how dark they are? Stay blessed." Obviously, Sandra is missing the point here, but she's allowed to have her opinion. But I do want to have a discussion about this on my channel because I notice a lot of people, not just Sandra, but a lot of people compare Normani to Beyonce. And when they would make these comparisons, they do it in a way that's condescending, not complimentary. And that's the problem that I have with that. Every new artist is inspired by somebody, and you have to give them a chance to kind of carve out their own lane and establish themselves as an artist. Now, when I look at Normani, I don't really see Beyonce, believe it or not. A lot of people do because when they see a black girl who could sing and dance, they automatically think Beyonce because Beyonce has been the standard in music for the past 2 decades. But Normani is a different artist to me. She sings different, her music is different, her dance style is different. I would say the only thing about her that's similar to Beyonce is her performing style. The way she performs and her choreography is similar to Beyonce because she's using that same standard majorette style of dancing. And that's the style of dancing that Beyonce uses. But Normani is a very versatile dancer. If you've seen her on Dancing with the Stars, you'll know what I'm talking about. She could do a lot of things that I haven't seen Beyonce do. And the thing is, when Normani was on Dancing with the Stars, she was also touring with her group Fifth Harmony. So she was learning these dance moves very quickly, which comes to show how advanced she is as a dancer. So yes, I do see some differences between Normani and Beyonce, but people are still making comparisons between the two, which is understandable, but at the same time, you have to give an artist a chance to really develop their own style. And another thing, I don't like the fact that people are using these comparisons to put Normani down, because that's what it seems like. I see a lot of people saying that Normani is a Beyonce knockoff, she copies Beyonce too much, and the tone of it sounds like they're just trying to dismiss her as an artist. And let's be real, nothing is new under the sun. Everything an artist has done has already been done by another artist before them. Now, when Beyonce started out in her solo career, a lot of her dance moves were very reminiscent of Tina Turner. There are some performances where she mimics Tina Turner to a T. So Beyonce has definitely been inspired by other artists before her. Not just Tina Turner, she's been inspired by Michael Jackson. She's also been inspired by Janet Jackson as well. We all know that Janet Jackson really became the blueprint for a lot of female pop artists, and Beyonce has been heavily influenced by Janet Jackson. Beyonce Beyonce has not only been inspired by the artists before her, but she has also been inspired by some of her peers. And recently, she got her whole inspiration for her music video Spirit from a South African artist by the name of Petite Noor. And this wasn't just a light inspiration. Her music video was heavily inspired by this artist. So Beyonce has definitely gotten inspiration from other artists. And this is not meant to take away from her artistry, because Beyonce is great in her own right. She's one of the greatest entertainers of all time, in my personal opinion. And she still has her own style, even though she draws inspiration from other people. And that's the point I want to make. Every artist is going to be inspired by someone or something, but they need time to develop their own style. And I want people to give Normani a chance and not just label her as a Beyonce understudy. And also, I want people to give Normani a chance because she has been working really hard to develop herself as a solo artist. Now, if you don't know, Normani was a part of a big girl group called Fifth Harmony, and while she was in that group, a lot of her abilities were stunted. She had to hold back a lot, and she was oftentimes pushed to the side while some other girls were pushed to the forefront. So Normani did spend years struggling with her own musical identity, but when she went solo, she has improved greatly as a singer and a performer. And I do want Normani to win, not only because she's talented and she's a great performer, but I want to see another Black female pop star in music. For the longest time, there's only been 2 Black female pop stars who have been put on a pedestal, and those women are Rihanna and Beyonce. And that's great and all, but I don't think we have ever seen a dark-skinned Black female pop star in music. For over 20 years, I don't think we have ever seen a brown-skinned girl go mainstream. I think the last brown-skinned girl that has gone mainstream is Brandy. Brandy was very popular in her era. She was a popular singer. She had all the big hits. She sold millions of records. She had her own TV show. She starred in several movies. Brandy was really that girl, and I don't think we have seen anyone in this generation do what Brandy has done. And we honestly haven't seen a brown-skinned artist make it in mainstream music since Brandy. And that's really the truth, because I can't think of any. I honestly can't. I could say Kelly Rowland almost had her chance to really break in, but for some reason it didn't work out. But I do think that SZA has broken some barriers for female R&B artists in this generation. Her sound has been very influential, and even her look, like a lot of women are coming out looking like her now. So SZA does have a pretty strong influence, and she has definitely broken that barrier in music as a brown-skinned woman, but we still have not seen a dark-skinned female pop star. And when I say pop star, I mean on the level of someone like Beyonce or Rihanna. We have not seen that ever, I don't think. And I'm really speaking for this generation. We have not seen that yet. And I do think that Normani has the potential to reach that level. But once again, I believe the public has to give her a chance to grow as an artist. It's only natural that people will compare her to Beyonce because she's a Black girl who sings and dances in heels. But at the same time, I think those comparisons can hinder her. So it's best to let an artist grow and carve out their own lane. Now, I'm going to change the subject a little bit. I do want to talk about Janet Jackson giving Normani a shout out on Instagram, and I thought this was so cool. She said this in her caption: "Glad we got to talk last night. Know that I'm proud of you and I'm here for you. Excited for your new music. Keep killing it. Hashtag Black Girl Magic." And Normani responded and said, "I will forever be grateful for the moment that we shared. I still can't believe this is real life. It means the world that you took the time to stop and listen. I needed to hear your words now more than ever, and I thank you for that. I love you forever. I'll keep you posted on the album. I'm actually hyperventilating." I thought that was so cute, and that was sweet of Janet to actually listen and talk with Normani. Janet has always been very supportive of Normani, and I think that's a really big deal to be recognized by a legend like that. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.